The course in Deaf Studies talks about deaf culture and the deaf community, and more particularly our language, American Sign Language, the language of the deaf community here in Canada. We're also talking a lot about diversity and identity within the deaf community. Deaf people haven't been included in the university at large, and when they have been, it's been primarily through a medical lens, a medical model, and we really wanted to have the opportunity to use a cultural lens to look at the deaf community here at Ryerson. First of all, we open with a variety of views of what cultural actually means. We look at the deaf community as an ethnic group with its own language and cultural identity. We look at it in terms of biodiversity. Instead of talking about hearing loss, we reframe this concept as deaf gain and look at what the deaf community contributes to the broader society at large. We also look particularly at language. We're recognizing that there is a great loss if our signed language isn't included in our ideas and understanding of language at large. And so we look specifically at American Sign Language and the role it plays in deaf culture.
I was born hard of hearing, and I guess throughout my life, as I'm getting old, I've never really felt that I belonged anywhere. I've done some work in the past doing advocacy for hard of hearing, and in that period I did work with some deaf kids in one of the schools, and what really struck me was that they had this wonderful, vibrant language. They had life. They could talk to each other in groups. They could do things that I've never been able to do, and I watched some of the hard of hearing kids in the same group really struggling. They would sit like this, and this is like the story of my life, sitting looking worried, trying to follow what's going on. When I saw this course come up, I thought to myself, I could learn more about deaf culture. Maybe I could find a place for myself in that. I wanted to learn more about it. And the course has been wonderful. It's been wonderful. It's been hard. The reason I took the course really was to learn a lot more about deaf culture, about how other people function in the world, and to get a kind of historical and critical view of deaf culture, and I've gotten all that.